India is one of the most famous countries in the world. India is the biggest democratic country in the world with 1.3 billion populations. They also have many unique traditions, such as the Kumela festival, which is about 100 million people come there and be the largest human gathering in this world. In the entertainment aspect, they have a world-famous Bollywood, which is one of the most popular genres in movies and drama. Not only that, one of the most popular people, Mahatma Gandhi, also comes from India. A long and powerful history is attached to the country with a lot of great historical and beautiful landmarks on it. One of them is Taj Mahal. Many good merchants come from India. India, one of the most beautiful and historical countries in this world.
Besides, India is a country with the second largest populations in the world, around 1.3 billion people on 2019. India is also inseparable from the social problems. One of the problems is the gender inequality for women. Based on data from Thomson Reuters Foundations on 2011, India is the fourth most dangerous country in the world for women. India has a high level of gender discriminations and disparities in rights for women. Cultures in Indian society itself also play a role in discrimination against women in India, where the society glorifies men and look down for women in their social order. The form of female discriminations that happen in India are the dowry culture that afflicts women when they get married, the case of selective abortions against baby or female infanticide where it is intentional killing based on gender, which is also has impacted declining number of female populations in India between 2001 until 2015. Sati culture in India, sometimes forced by a certain circle. Sati culture or widow burying is a form of devotion for a wife to her deceased husband, where the wife will also burn herself to death. And violence against women include intimidations, abduction of women, forced reimbursement sex, family violence, and rape. Based on data from National Crime Bureau in 2013, violence against women in India from 2011 to 2015 has increased, where in 2011 there were 228.645 cases, and in 2015 were 327.334 cases. These cases also brought and discussed in international to solve it.
In India, a child is sexually abused every 15 minutes. According to the latest government figures, a total of 106,958 cases of child abuse were reported in India just in the year 2016. But due to the general reluctance to talk about the topic, so the real number of cases could be much higher. Women are traditionally considered by the society as weaker sex. She is exploited, degraded, violated, and discriminated both in our homes and outside world.
At first, the gender inequality and violence against women in India can be said as the domestic issues, where the settlement of these issues were only resolved through the Indian government itself in form of policies. But the increasing of the issues make the actors of international systems take parts to contribute to prevent the worst and continuing problem. The United Nations Women, or UN Women, as the Commissioner of United Nations, had already created CEDAW, or CEDAW, which is an international charter of women's rights in which 50 countries participated by signing this convention in 1979. The Board of CEDAW also concurred with the establishment of CRY organization that protect the women's and children's. Before the years, in 1945 had established the CARE International Organization to protect the women's rights among the cities which get the impact of inequality gender and violence against women. Furthermore, it had been continuing in 2002 by the Citizens Committee due to massive massacre in Gujarat. This organization involved the lawyer features, social laborers, and 69 members were representatives among cities in India. They protected the women from the massacre and gave explanation reports to the UN Women about the case.
The participation of international actors is responding to violence in India has led to a gradual but insignificant reduction in violence. This intervention has made the case even more open, and ultimately, law enforcement is demanded to be more committed to dealing with this problem. In addition to encouraging this issue to be included in electoral program, this issue was also voiced intensely, with the international spotlight made the Indian government step more seriously than before in handling this problem.
The issue of inequality and discrimination of women in India, which although formed by a patriarchal system, caste system, religion, and as well as tradition and culture that has long existed in India. The fact that this problem has grown to be the attention of international community proves the role of international relations actors, both state and non-state actors on it, evidenced by the role of UN Women as state actor and local NGOs in India which succeeded in influencing new policies about violence against women. This has an impact on the decline in cases of female violence in India, not forgetting also the role of non-state actors such as CARE International and CRY that also help the Indian woman.
Saya lagi di rumah deh guys. Jangan lupa like, comment, and subscribe.